bring you along with me this evening. I've actually done a little bit of menu planning for this week, but y'all, I've already had to make some changes. Things have come up, and I'm gonna change around some of what I've already planned and just get started on what I'm doing tonight. So I just thought I'd bring you along. So let's go back here, what I've got behind me. Okay, here is this week. So what I did do this. So on Sunday, December 18th, I did the keto beef stew, and I had some things come up, so I did not do this. So I'm going to take this and move it over to here, because I thought I had something going on, but that's not going to work out. So I'm going to take the ground beef patties and put them over here, and because that ended up being leftovers of the beef stew. So I'm going to do the patties over here with the onion gravy. And tonight we're going to do taco salad. I've got some ground beef that I need to use up, so I'm going to do part of it for this and save part of it for this. And I guess for now I'm going to leave this. I had put bacon and eggs down for Thursday evening, and I don't have anything down on Friday the 23rd. I'm not sure what to do. Normally I'm off work. I've taken that day off work, and normally I do leftovers on Friday because it's a late day at work, so I don't have to do leftovers. I'm just going to have to, you know what, I'm going to dig through my freezer, and I'll figure that out later on, just based on what I've got in my freezer. Because y'all, my freezer, I've got to clean that thing out. But what I have done over here is done our Christmas foods, a list of this. So I'm doing Christmas on the 26th because this is actually a federal holiday, so I will be off work. I work at a bank, and my daughter and her husband that live in Florida, my middle daughter, they're going to come up and do Christmas here. So instead of doing Christmas here and here for my oldest daughter and then my middle daughter, I said, y'all, I only want to do it the one time. So we're doing the whole thing here. So what we call it crack dip, but what it is it's like a hot queso dip. You do it in the crock pot. And so I'm going to make that, and I'm going to make onion dip. I've got for the frozen meatballs that I purchased this past weekend, so I'm going to do that in the crock pot. I'm going to make some keto cheesy sausage balls. That's in my cookbook from, this is a Southern Keto cookbook. I forget who writes that. But I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to just pick up some fresh fruit this weekend when I go to the store and have that. And that, I think that's enough. I don't know if I'm going to do any more, but for now, that's my list. I've got the chips for my dips, and so that's what I'm doing so far for when everybody comes over to my house to celebrate Christmas. So I guess I need to get started tonight on making this taco salad, so let me get that going. Alright, in here I've got the makings of my meat for my taco salads. So all I've got in here, okay, I had a big package of just over 3 pounds of ground beef. So I put 2 pounds of it in here, and I added, half a cup to 3/4 of a cup of this. This was already open in the refrigerator, so if it's open, I'm going to use it up. Sometimes I'll put Rotel tomatoes, but this is what was open, so this is what I'm using, some salsa. And then I put some taco seasoning in, and what I had pre-mixed in here I ran out of, so I just added some cumin and chili powder, garlic powder, onion powder. I don't measure, y'all. I eyeball everything, right? So, and then I did add a coffee mug of water. What the water does is make the ground meat mixture have a fine consistency. So what I do is I let it get warmed up a little bit, and then I stir the water into the meat, And what it does is actually kind of boil the meat, but it makes it have a real fine consistency, which is what I like. I don't like the big chunks of ground beef when it's cooked up. I like the fine consistency. So I've got the heat on, and I'm going to put the rest of this salsa over here back in the refrigerator. I'm going to stir this up because it's starting to come to heat. So I need to get the water stirred in. Alright, my meat is cooked. I don't want to get too close because I don't want my lens to fog up. Yes, I made a mess with my cumin over here. So I did taste for seasoning and I added, you know, a little salt, a little pepper, a little more cumin and chili powder. But you can see the consistency of it. This is the consistency I like for my taco meat. So now it's just a matter of making a salad and putting this on top. That was the major work of making taco salads for tonight, which is not a lot of work. This took maybe, I don't know, 15 minutes. And you can see that water, all that water I put in there has cooked out. But what it's done is made the consistency like that. And that's, you know, that's what we like. Alright, here is my taco salad for tonight. And while you might think this looks like a big massive taco salad, this is a small plate. Let me show you the big plate that goes to this set. This is the regular dinner size plate, and let me set it in. You see, this plate is way smaller than the other plate. This is more of a salad plate, but y'all, this is enough food for me. And I just put a couple of spoonfuls of the ground beef on here, and the reason I'm using cubed cheese instead of shredded cheese is because the cubed cheese was already opened in the refrigerator. And for the olives, let me show you what I have. I used part of this. These are the sliced olives to go. So I had this, so I used maybe a third of the container, just poured that on top. And so, yep, that's dinner for tonight. Well, y'all, there's just a quick little video, a little bit of a menu planning, a little bit of a cook with me. That's just the taco meat that, I mean, it's the way I make my taco meat. Like I said before, sometimes I use salsa. Sometimes I use Rotel. If I have something open in the refrigerator, like that bottle of salsa that I had, that's what I'm going to put in my taco meat. Sometimes I don't have any of it, and I just do plain taco meat with no tomato product in it at all. And but I do always put that water in it so that I get that real fine consistency in the ground beef. But yeah, quick little video, menu planning for this week. A little bit of a strange week for us. We've got a lot going on, and that one little recipe that I did. But I'll try to do better maybe next week. I tell you what, I will try to when I go to prepare all my Christmas stuff, I'll try to take you along with me on that. It should be not a big deal, because the reason I planned what I did is because I can do some of it ahead, and some of it's just dump in the crock pot and turn it on, and that's it. And so I'll bring you along to cook with me for Christmas meals. Well, I guess it's more like an appetizer kind of thing, isn't it? It's what I like to do, you know, easy, and people grab what they want, and if they don't want it, they skip it. And you know, I like easy for Christmas. But yeah, that's it for this video, and I'll see y'all later. Bye.